Hey everyone, as always, Dylan, Miller Prospecting, and again today I have another review from lesserfamilygold.com. This time it's going to be it's a sack number 1. It's the mini gold picker treasure sack. Again, one of the issues I have with this bag is they do not mark them, so there's no way to tell the difference between that one and say this one, which is sack number 3, But at least I marked them. So see, I marked it. So I know which one it is in case I buy more than one product from somebody. I happen to jumble them together. I will know what I'm getting. So again, their guaranteed gold in this bag is a half a gram. You are guaranteed a half a gram. The price was $64.49. Shipping was $7.15. Total cost $71.64. And again, this will contain, could contain gold, silver, copper, garnets, mica, quartz gold, iron ore, bornite, and a whole bunch of other things. They got a long list. Go to the website and say it. I'm not going to read it all. They also have some prizes with these. 1 in every 25 will have a winning 1-ounce silver bar. 1 in 50 will have a winning gold nugget. 1 in 100 will have a gold nugget and a 1-ounce silver bar. So I didn't get anything. And everyone is supposed to contain. You get a certificate of authenticity with everyone. I won't show you. Well, maybe I'll just show you again. It's just a little thing with the authenticity. I think that's probably more for them, so they could track it in case you want to return it or something. They'll know which number it was and what was in it. It's also supposed to contain, it could contain old miners tokens, and all of the bags except for the sample one are supposed to come with little mini pans, little gold pans. So, but I'm going to find out, but again, as in the last review and in the next couple reviews, this is wet. So I'm not even going to open it here. I'm going to go dry it off, come back, and with the magic of the internet, when you come in about 2 seconds, it'll all be dried out, sitting in a pan. So, and presto magico, Paydirt is dry. Oh, you gotta love it. Internet. All right. So let's start classifying this down. I will say again, this has some fairly large material in it, just like in the last bag. Again, kind of dusty. I don't remember if I said it in the last video, but while it was dusty, it did not cloud up the water at all in the last bag I did in the Lesser Family Gold. It did have a lot of organics in it, and I've already seen that there's a lot of organics in this. So, and I do see a nugget in this one. Alright, there we go for the plus 10. The minus 10 plus 20. And the last one, 40 screen. Well, by the looks of it, this is pretty much the exact same as from the sample bag, where the majority of the Paydirt is in the plus 10, and by a significant amount. And when I weighed this up, I believe it was 1 pound 8 ounces. So, you can see probably a pound of it is in the plus 10. You might have 8 ounces in the other stuff, but doesn't really matter about that. It matters about the gold, the fun, and all that. So I am going to go pan this all out. Oh, and I will say, also, I did find these. This is the little gold pan they say they will give you in every bag besides the sample bag. And I did find 2 silver 1 grams. And one thing I want to say about this, since these are called treasure sacks, is I am not a huge fan of Paydirt sellers that put in trinkets. I don't mind treasures like gemstones. I don't mind the silver because they have a value. Now, sure, the seller might, if a silver coin is worth $2, they might, in their head, say, "Oh, I'm gonna charge $3 for it, put it in the bag, add $1 to, to the price of the bag," and stuff like that. But at least this has a value. I could collect these, and eventually I could say, "Let me sell them." This is a trinket. All this does is take away from the rest of this, which is really awesome, the gold, the silver, and things like that, and I'm not a fan. I don't know what you would do with this. You're going to put your gold on it and then do what? It's just, I would be better off if you're going to put a trinket in there, put a vial or something like that where you could store it and say, "This is the gold I found." This is really not going to have any use, and I think it just takes away, but that's my own personal opinion. I'm sure some people love them. I'm just not a fan of trinkets being added because, a seller has to make a profit, and every penny they spend on trinkets is a penny they're not putting in gold or treasures in a bag. So, all right, now I'm going to be back. Let me go pan this all out. Started panning and I forgot to show you. There's a lot of magnetite in this again, and there is. I knew there was, but I just forgot to put it in the video. Again, probably a good half of the material is going to be magnetized. So if you use a magnet, this is pretty easy to get out. So, all right, now I'm gonna go finish panning because I already started. So I'm gonna go finish now. All right, finished panning it all out, and pretty surprising results. Well, I don't know about surprising, but anyway, found more of the little rocks that I thought were something else. I actually found out that this is actually quartz mixed with pyrite, which is really weird because, it made me think I've never encountered that before. I've found tons and tons of quartz and tons of pyrite, but I don't think I've ever seen any mixed together. And it was pretty cool. Not really loving pyrite, but, it was still something different. So I did find more copper. Don't know what I'll do with that. And I did find another nugget in the plus 10. I will say though that this one weighed out at, I believe, 0.13, not 1.3, 0.13. So it's much smaller than I found in the sample bag. I did find about 45 pieces in the minus 10 plus 20. And about 15 pieces in the minus 20 plus 40. And again, I found nothing in the minus 40, which I'm not complaining about. It's just, that's the way it turned out. So let's weigh this up and see how much gold we recovered. All right, zoom this in. Hopefully you can see that. All right. 0.627. So that's recovered, which is more than the 0.5 they guarantee you'll find. So, or 0.628. There we go. We're going to call it that. 0.628. All right. I'll be right back with the return on investment and the review. Well, edit everything up and let's get right to it. This again is from lesserfamilygold.com. This was their sack number 1, the mini gold picker treasure. It's supposed to guarantee is half a gram of gold. Price was $64.49. Shipping was $7.15 for a grand total of $71.64. Now, as you saw, I recovered 0.628 grams of gold. And show you that right there. Let me zoom that in. So some really nice gold. And one thing I do like about this gold is it's not flat. It is, I mean, there's a couple pieces, but a lot of it is really small, chunky little pieces of gold. So it hasn't been pressed flat to make you think it's a lot bit more than it is. So it's pretty nice. Gold spot as of today was $42.65. which means my gold's value was $26.78. Now, again, these are supposed to be treasure sacks. I found this, which I'm going to call a trinket, which is a little mini pan. It's a trinket. It's not a treasure. And 2 grams of silver. Silver spot as of right today is 54 cents per gram. So that's $1.08 worth of silver. So my grand total of treasures I found was $27.86, which makes my recovery of investment 38.89%, or a 3.9, which is pretty close to what I got in my sample bag. The sample bag I got a 3.8. So this one's a little bit better with the 3.9, but you know, so let's get to the review. For the R.O.I, it's a 3.9 on my scale. For the fun factor, again, I'm going to give them an 8. This stuff, it's just not, I don't know, I don't find this as really as a treasure bag. I mean, finding 2 grams of silver really isn't a treasure hunt to me. Especially since they kind of pop out and, you know, you see them really quickly. You know, it is fun in the fact that, you know, this stuff is really hard to pan. You know, there's no real fine gold, so this would probably be a pretty good bag if you're trying to get more work into the black sands, because there's a load of black sands in this. There's a ton of crushed mica and pyrite and everything else just to make everything sparkle. So it's really difficult, but there's no super fine gold. So once, you know, you got that, but fun factor, I'm going to give it an 8. It just really left me wanting more. I mean, especially when you're buying something as a treasure. If it had just said a gold bag and I would have found this gold, probably the fun factor might have been higher. But it's a fact that, you know, you're buying this thinking you're going to find treasures and you're getting a trinket and, you know, whatever. So fun factor, I'm going to give it an 8. Paydirt description, again, is a 10. The only fault I can find in anything on the description is I wish they would say the Paydirt may arrive wet. You know, they could put that anywhere, and it actually might be on the site. Their site is so detailed, I might actually miss that. So I am going to give them a Paydirt description of 10. Now for the quantity and packaging, again, it was well over a pound. So even though it's wet, I won't penalize them because it was way over a pound. It was a pound and I believe 8 ounces. The bags are really thick, so I'm giving them a 9 for that. So total score for Paydirt quantity and packaging is a 9.5. Customer service was a 10 and shipping was a 6 again because really slow shipping. I don't know why. Maybe they're having issues that week, but whatever. So I'm giving them an 8 for customer service and shipping. So the total score, again, is a 7.9. Now, if you take out the shipping delay, their score would have been an 8.3. So not horrendous. You know, I'm going to give them a 7.9. You know, if you don't mind waiting for shipping, or maybe they fix their shipping, it'll end up being an 8.3 for you if you got the exact same results as me. So that's it. We'll have another review tomorrow, but I should have one the following day after that where I do sack number 2, then sack number 3. So thanks again, everyone. Make sure you leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button. There should be one right here. Hit the like button, which is below that somewhere. And thanks a lot. See you next time.